First and foremost, my name is Kai, and I'm making this video today because I would like to speak about what to do when your life feels lost. When you feel lost, pretty much your life feels like it has no direction. So right now, I'm 25 years old, and my entire life I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a fireman. I wanted to be a whole bunch of things. The thing that was most appealing to me, I should say, is being a person that helped other people. I wanted to be hands-on, but also help other people. And it was always a struggle for me going to school, like trying to learn the things they were teaching. Like I had a hard time learning those type of things. So like thank God, I graduated high school, but when it came to going to college, I went for like a year, and then I dropped out. Other classes were pretty cool, but it's like when it comes to schooling, it's like mad hard for me to get it. Like I have ADHD. I don't think it limits you, but it does get difficult. But I don't think that's the reason why it was hard for me to understand things in school. Like I went to tutoring. When I went to tutoring, I got it. But when came time to take tests, I was always failing. So I was just like, fuck this college shit. But even now, I'm like, damn, maybe I should have went to college, and tried to pick up on something, so that I can have some type of direction in life. There's ways to go about life and find success without college, but it's not always easy if you don't have a plan. I did not have a plan. So now I'm trying to create a plan at 25, which I'm still young, but I'm not so young. I'm like 5 years away from 30. So I'm just trying to figure out my lane so that I can, from this point on, I can live an easy life. Easy in a way that I don't have to worry about, damn, how am I going to retire? Damn, am I going to have to live check to check for the rest of my life? Am I going to have to depend on this job to make sure that I can feed my family in the future? And a lot of these 9-to-5 jobs is not jobs that you can really retire with. And they really don't really treat people well when they feel like you are replaceable. But with a career, you're not so replaceable. With a career, they need you. So they got to think twice before trying to fuck with you, try to, pretty much like play you. So I'm trying to work a job where I feel like I'm contributing to the world in a way that's helping the world, because I don't care about making a rich man richer. I want to help people and help people see realistically that there's somebody that cares about you. There's somebody that, you're not the only one. You're not the only person in this world that feels like lost, that feels like, the world is cruel, because the world can be a cruel place. But then in this cruel world, there's also good people too. There's people that are just like you. People that have great hearts, big hearts, that only want to do good and only want to see good for the world. I found God when I was, I say, about 18. Before that, I had a feeling that there was a higher being, but I didn't know anything about God, or at least the Abrahamic God, the monotheistic, if I'm saying that correctly, God, because I knew that there was multiple gods, but I didn't know that there's one true God, and that one God is an all-loving God, and it's not what these religious people say, because realistically speaking, I don't want to disrespect anyone's religion. I think that there's truth to almost everything in this world when it comes to learning lessons and something that's supposed to be an instruction to help you get through life easier, But in the same sense, you got to realize that a lot of things in this world were built to oppress us, especially if it's not something that we were accustomed to before the fall. And when I say the fall, I don't mean like the fall in a biblical term, but I mean like the fall as in, when certain people's lands were taken from them. Certain people were taken from their land. Before that time, we had certain customs in place. We had certain traditions in our culture. It was a certain way depending on where we came from. And that has been stripped away from me and my ancestors. So all I have left is what was given to me in this country and was given to my ancestors. And I adapted to it because I don't know where I came from. This country is not my country. So all I know is what I've been taught when I'm being here, pretty much. So I really love this country and living in this country. It's crazy to say as a black person, but I love this country because I am able to live freely. I just want to see it get better. I want to see the economy get better. I want to see our way of living get better because now I feel like things are getting harder when it was supposed to be getting easier. Things are easier in the aspect of I can walk down the street and I don't have to worry about not being able to go to a store or going to a certain place, going to certain places because of the color of my skin. Or I don't have to worry about not being able to go to the school because of the color of my skin. But I do have to worry about whether or not I'm going to be able to afford a $2,000 apartment living in New York, or if I'm going to be able to keep my job and not have to worry about my boss expecting me to do whatever, treat me however the fuck they want because they know that life is expensive right now and I probably do need this job. You know, it's a lot of things that is fucked up in this world right now where people are living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to get ahead. And you can't really speak too much on it because, especially to older people, because they look at you like you're weak. Like, I had to go through this. You know, your ancestors had to go through slavery. So why is it that you complaining? And in a way, they're wrong and they're right. They're right because, yes, we do have it easier. There's so many other ways to make money. But for the average person that may not have, you know, a business plan or may not be an entrepreneur, it may not have that mindset to be that and it's just a regular fucking person, because not everybody can be a business owner, not everybody can be a celebrity, not everybody can, you know what I'm saying? Some people just want to live normal fucking lives and just find a great career, raise a family, you know, get that big house, get that nice car. You know, not everybody wants to be Beyonce and Jay-Z. Not everybody wants to be Steve Jobs. Not everybody wants to be Elon Musk. Some people want to just live a simplistic life. Like, just, you know, live my life, be happy, I just want joy. I just want peace. I just want freedom to do as I please. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really want. And I feel like in order to get that, I have to find passions. I have to find something that I'm passionate about, whether it's even hobbies, whether it's my career, whether it's my living situation. And things are not getting easier. It feels like it's getting harder. And if you don't have family backing you, you don't have a support system, you kind of doing it alone, it does feel like sometimes there's a lot of pressure. But at the end of the day, I'm here to say that it's possible. It's not easy. And if you feel the way that I feel right now, then you know this. You're not the only one feeling this way. You just gotta be tough. You gotta really be tough because it's not easy at all. It's not easy. I know it's not easy for me at least. But I'm the type of person where I have to just keep going. No matter what kind of bullshit life throws my way, I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna use this YouTube shit as my video diary. If somebody sees it, if they don't, fuck it. This is my video diary. So I hope whoever ever sees this, that they can relate to what I'm saying and that it would encourage them to go further and keep going. Because there's too many people committed suicide. There's too many people that's just losing their shit. And I know what that feels like, to lose your shit. To feel like you're alone. To feel like, damn, like everybody's insane. or maybe I'm insane, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody's just going about life like nothing's fucking wrong. Like, we not living in the world that we living in today. Like, shit's not fucked up. But, I just try to say, you know what? There's good in this world. There's things that I should be happy and thankful for. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to ignore the situations that have been placed in my lap, and where I have to just deal with these situations and just have to learn to maneuver through them, and to say, you know what, this world can't break me. This shit is not gonna break me. There's people out there that will try to break you. There's situations that are out there that will try to break you, and you kind of have to just be able to just take it all on and just say, fuck this shit. I'm about to go ham. I'm about to like beat all odds, and I'm gonna come out on top, because this shit right here is gonna have to change. Our way of living is gonna have to change soon, but for the time being, you just gotta get in when you fit in and do what's best for you.